What's up, everybody? My name is Parasite. Welcome back to the Data Analyst with Leicester on FM22. Today, we have Everton in the Premier League. Only played one game since I last saw you. Played a game against Antwerp, beat them 4-1. Our 4-4-2 has destroyed them both matches we played against them. The first time, we beat them 9-0. This time wasn't quite as comprehensive, but still a 4-1 victory is pretty good. So I'm happy with that. Good win. Playing really well. 4-4-2 just seems to do really well against their 4-2-3-1. So, yeah, worked really well. So now we've got Everton. So if we look at the data hub and their formation, they're going a 4-2-3-1. I think I'm going to go against my kind of core principles. Usually I like to go, if they have one striker, I go with two center backs. But since they have a shadow striker and an inside forward, I think I'm going to go three at the back. I think it'll be able to better deal with their inside forward and shadow striker. Like I feel like if I have four at the back, and even if I have one or two defensive midfielders, I'd have to play two defensive midfielders. I feel like to be able to give the back line enough cover because of the shadow striker and inside forward and an inverted winger. So I think I'm going to go try three at the back. They've got a deep line playmaker, so I'm going to play. Let's look at the analyst report. I mean, I'm sure it's going to say the exact same thing. They're good going down the left. They're bad going down. Teams doing well going down their left side, and they can't attack through the middle, and they're good defending through the middle. Always says the same thing. Game possession well on the left side of the pitch. Come from positions on the left. It has to be broken. Every single team has the best play from the left. It has to be broken. Defended attacks from central areas very well. Lost possession most on the left. A lot of opposition in the final third on the left. I feel like it's pointless. I think I'm gonna go. See if we go to the three at the back. I might be going with this, with two like inside forwards or inverted wingers, just because I think it's actually going to be better. Or do I want to go two up top? I mean, I might just ignore the fact that says they defend well through the middle because I don't know if it actually is true. I might literally just ignore that and play like a 5-2-1-2. My attack midfielder can be my playmaker. Two strikers on two center backs, which I think is always good. I'm going to try it. So, no wide players. Two up top. 5-2-1-2. Two advanced forwards. A playmaker. Their ball winning or their playmaker is on the left hand side. So this should be box to box or ball. Probably go ball winner, defend, and maybe box to box here. Personnel. See, they've got a target man up top and Salman Rondon supposedly. Calvert-Lewin on the left. So I probably want to go with Vestergaard in the middle to deal with the target man. And wide center backs of Johnny or Fofana's still not back. 6 days to 2 weeks. I want my better defender to be on this side, my better center back, because that's where the inside forward is. That's one of their best players, Calvert-Lewin. So definitely want Soyuncu there. I don't really like Johnny Evans as a wide center back. He has 5 crossing, and he's slow. Could go James Justin. Could go Castagne. I think James Justin's a better defender, so if I'm going to go, I think I'm going to go James Justin on the left-hand side as a wide center back. Obviously, in net's going to be Kasper Schmeichel. Right wing back, Ricardo Pereira. Left wing back, Luke Thomas. Ball winner is going to be Ndidi. I guess I play Tielemans as a box-to-box because I'm going to play James Madison as the advanced playmaker. And then, okay, let's look at their center backs. What do they have at center back? They've got Godfrey, so he's really fast. Keane, who's not fast. He's good in the air, though, but he's only 6'1". So I want our faster one on Keane, so our right striker to be on Keane. Our left striker to be a little bit better in the air. Godfrey's decent in the air still, but he's still only 6 foot tall. So I think I want this to be Jamie Vardy and this to be Kelechi Iheanacho. He's a little bit better in the air than either Vardy or Daka, so he's like 6'1", I think. Yeah, 6'1", so he's okay in the air. He gives Ben Godfrey a bigger test than I think someone fast there would. Rather use someone a little bit more physical, and that's going to be Kelechi. Okay, in terms of attacker support for the wing backs. I think they had a complete wing back on one side, complete wing back on the left-hand side. So I want my right one to be a little bit more defensive than my left. So he's going to go wing back support. Thomas can go wing back. Actually, I'm going to put both on wing back support. I think I'm going to stick with that. I'm not going to get too attacking. It is away from home at Everton, so I'll show them a little bit of restraint. I actually do think I want this wide center back on defend because of the inside forward. This one could go a little bit more forward. It's going to be on support. In terms of, let's look at their opposition performances. Pass map. Looks like everything went through Abdoulaye Doucouré. Let's see. What do I really care about? Passing. They're kind of with us. Not very accurate. Fewer passes. So it says they play. What is their style? Vertical tiki-taka, which is, you expect more passing then. But movement. They don't dribble very much. And they're not very good in possession. So I definitely want to get stuck in. Absolutely want to get stuck in. Not defending, on tackling. They're pretty strong in the tackle. They don't make a whole lot of them. I still think I want to run at defense. I still don't think that's gonna take me off of it. Aerially, pretty good. Goalkeeping wise, I mean, not bad. Could be worse. I think that's everything I'm gonna do. I don't think there's anything else that's gonna change my mind on anything. Oh, we already saw that. Yeah, I already saw that. Aerially, first half match momentum. Okay. Yeah. Let's advance to game day and let's see if they make any changes to their lineup, because that might change something of what I'm going to do. Maybe they'll play Calvert-Lewin up top and that'll completely change what I do, but let's advance to game day. We are back on game day, and as I thought might happen, they have completely changed up their lineup. Calvert-Lewin is up top. Richarlison's on the left wing. Digne's down to just a wing back. Godfrey's at right back. Holgate's come in. So, pretty much have to completely change our tactic. Like, I don't think I want to go 3 at the back now because they just have inverted wingers. You know, I am kind of concerned about the shadow striker. I think I'm going to play a 4 at the back. And I think I'm going to go with almost the exact same tactic we played against Antwerp, the 4-4-2. Clear the team selection because we're going to have to pick a different team for it. But, yeah, I think I'm going to go with the 4-4-2. They've got wing backs, so I kind of want to have wide midfielders just to kind of deal with that in case it seems like they will be getting further forward, especially Godfrey seems to be a little bit further forward of Digne, but the fullbacks will be getting forward. We've got inverted wingers. I think a 4-4-2 just works well. Can mark their deep line playmaker. Can have 2 strikers on 2 center backs. Holgate's the ball player, so we definitely want to have a striker on him to be able to mark him at all times, but he's only 5'11", so definitely want our taller center back on him, or taller striker, so that'd be on the right. So that'll be Iheanacho on the right, and then Vardy on the left. I think I'll do inverted wingers and stuff like that. So that's going to be Marcus Edwards. James Madison, I think, is going to play on the left. Let's see where their playmaker is at. He's on the left-hand side. So that's right. Ball winner over here. Ndidi. Center mid support. Tielemans. Right back, Pereira. Left back, Luke Thomas. All right, let's look at their center back, or their strikers. Calvert-Lewin. So he's good in the air and he's fast. That's just not a. I mean, if we had Fofana, it'd be fine, but we don't. So I'll put Soyuncu. Actually, Soyuncu's better on the left. I guess I'll go with Johnny Evans. I don't think he's the right option. He's just far too slow. They had Rondon up top. I would have felt fine with Vestergaard, but not really with Calvert-Lewin. So I think I'm going to go with this. And in terms of changes to any of the instructions. I think I don't want to. I'm really worried about the shadow striker. I thought about playing a defensive midfielder just to man mark the shadow striker, but I think I'm going to trust my center backs to be able to handle it. I just don't want them closing down a lot, I think, because I don't want them being pulled out of position. Like, because they've got a pressing forward, so he might drop a little bit deeper, have the shadow striker run past him. So I don't really want to. I guess I might do it in opposition instructions. I don't really want to mark tight. I do want to kind of mark tight Calvert-Lewin. I just don't want to press him super hard. I do want to mark him tight because he's so good in the air. Do I want to mark him tight? I'm not going to say anything about marking tight because he might be really good in the air, but he's also really fast. So I wish there was an option I could mark him tight in the box. Outside of the box, don't mark him tight. That's kind of what I want to do. Charleston should be marking him tight. He's fast. He is tired, though, so definitely going hard. Wobie. Yeah, fine with that. Corey, I always want to press because he's the playmaker. Always want to mark him tight. Digne, I want to close down at all times because he's a really good crosser. I'm not too worried about being Godfrey. Digne's not really going to beat us on pace either. Holgate is their ball-playing defender, so I want to mark him tight and press him. Show him on his weaker foot. He's 5'11", so maybe I can go in hard on him. Use our size advantage to kind of bully him a little bit. Okay, that's for opposition instructions. For instructions itself, I don't know if there's any changes I want to make, actually. I think I'm okay with a little bit higher defensive line. Yeah, I think we're just going to go with this. So, yeah, I'm going to fill out my bench, and then we'll get into the game. I'm going to say the media is getting a lot of credit lately, so go out there and put on a worthy display. Most of the team's motivated. What's the secret behind your good away record? It's all down to hard work. There's no substitute for that. You think the good run of form owes a lot to the positive atmosphere? The team is playing with freedom created by confidence. You talk about how James Madison looks to play in a different role today. I've nothing but the utmost trust in James to do the job needed of him. He's an incredible player. Can play left wing, can play midfield, can play anywhere. They've won 3 in a row, so they're in pretty decent form. I need to tell my players to man mark. I forgot to do that. Indeed, he should be man marking their left center mid. Let me. Don't want to change formation. Center mid left. I might tell he had not showed a man mark. Holgate, which is their defender center left, just to stop him from playmaking from the back. I mean, he's a good passer. He's good on the ball. Kind of want to mark him out of the game as well. We'll see. If I need to change it during the match, I'll change it, but I'm going to start with it. See how it looks. I mean, ball-playing defenders are kind of playmakers too, so kind of makes sense to man mark them. They have one of them. If you have 2, I don't really want to man mark both center backs. I feel like that's a little much, but if they have one ball-playing defender, I think it makes sense to man mark him. Soyuncu. I mean, we've been on the front foot, it looks like, so far this half. Only 7 minutes in, and it's not the team has really created much, but Charleston. I mean, that's not good. Calvert-Lewin running against Johnny Evans. I really wish I had Fofana, because he would be perfect for this match. Good in the air, fast, can really deal with Calvert-Lewin. Him and Soyuncu would be fine, I think, but I don't feel great about Johnny Evans, especially since I'm a little bit higher defensive line. I might want to drop that down just because of Johnny Evans. Oh, as Madison nearly puts in an amazing shot. Well, I mean, it was an amazing shot. It just barely hits the post. That would have been goal of the season if he scores that. Just shifts it onto his right foot and absolutely curls it. What a strike that was. Good header back by Luke Thomas. Come on. I need a good ball out, Schmeichel. We don't have target men really to knock it down, but they do have very short center backs, so we can actually win the headers. Jimmy Vardy, look for Iheanacho back in. Said Madison. Let's go. James Madison gets his 6th goal of the season. Nice play. A long kick by the goalkeeper. Make the center backs pay for being short. Iheanacho's not super tall, but he's taller than Mason Holgate. He's able to win it. Headed on to Jamie Vardy. Good run into the box by James Madison. Vardy finds him, and he puts it right in the corner. Good finish. 1-0. I was about to say fully deserved, but we have had one shot on target. So, I mean, it was good play. I'll give them that. Man United must have won their game already. I mean, we need them to drop points if we have any chance of winning this league. I mean, we're doing really well, but Man United aren't dropping points. So it doesn't really matter how good we do. Vardy can't quite win it. Pickford, they're going to try to go long, but, I mean, they've got good advantage there with Calvert-Lewin. We do end up getting the ball, though. Carter's going to run down this right-hand side. We don't have much time left, about another minute of added time. Looking for Iheanacho in the middle, but Didi should pick up this ball that gets cleared. Look to build from the back again with Johnny Evans. Soyuncu. Tielemans. I want to see more from Tielemans. I've not been very impressed with Tielemans. He's been very average at best. So Iheanacho puts a shot just over the crossbar. That'll be it for the first half. A 1-0 lead to go into the second half. Away from home. That's a good result. Have we controlled possession? We actually have. Wow. Well done on controlling possession so far. That's what we want. We're playing at a really high tempo and playing normal passing, so I'm surprised we have the possession lead. I guess just our high pressings that we're able to win the ball quite a bit and keep them off the ball. Typically we're not a great passing team. I think our passing stats are really average for the analytics. Ricardo looks to put in a ball for Jamie. Jamie Vardy gets a freaking goal. Let's go. Jamie Vardy's, did I say his 18th goal of the season? Crazy. Marcus Edwards with a good play down this right-hand side into Ndidi. Nice ball through on the underlap to Ricardo Pereira. A nice ball across. Bad defending by whoever that is. Michael Keane. Not the best defending. We go 2-0 up. Surely, we're not going to throw this one away. I mean, they could score in any moment because they've got a really good striker in Calvert-Lewin. They've got a really good team in general. I'm happy with how we've dealt. Oh my gosh. Happy with how we've dealt with the Shadow Striker, though. Anthony Gordon comes in. I was not really sure how that was going to work. Gordon's going to play the same role that Richarlison plays, so nothing I need to change. Yeah, I wasn't sure how we were going to be able to deal with the Shadow Striker without a defensive midfielder or a 3 at the back. But it seems like we've handled it pretty well. I do think actually having Johnny Evans in that for that instance is good because he's got really good mental attributes, really good technical attributes. So he can, make the right plays. He's got good decision making, so he can be in the right places. So Sunch is pretty good too. So I feel like having those center backs has worked well. I mean, I still would have preferred to have Fofana, but I mean it's not been the most one-sided match I've ever seen. It's pretty even. They only have 1 less shot on target, only 4 less shots. But they're going for long shots quite a bit, so as even means coming for Decor, that's going to change who their playmaker is, I think. Jean-Philippe Gibamine is playing a playmaker. 13 passing, 10 vision. Interesting. I'd probably give it to Allen, but unless they change it anytime soon, doesn't look like they're going to change it. It looks like they're going to play him as a deep-lying playmaker. We need to make some subs. I mean, we've got a lot of tired players. Iheanacho has not played well. Dacker will come in. Tielemans has not played well. Samari can come in. Edwards hasn't played well. Diallo can come in. Luke Thomas hasn't played well. Bertrand can come in. Never mind. We made too many subs. I think I'm going to keep Marcus Edwards out there, actually. Just make the difference. Change to Daka, Samare, and bring in Bertrand for Luke Thomas. Tell the team to focus. Looks like we're going to get the win, though. I mean, fully deserved. We had almost over double their XG. We had a few more shots on target. We looked to be the more threatening team. All of their chances were long shots, pretty much. Except for this one, which is going to go in. 2 minutes in at a time. Surely that's a little bit too little too late. I mean, that was just far too easy, though. I'll throw in to Townsend and Gordon. Just no one's marking Seamus Coleman in the box. I feel like somebody should be able to mark their right back in the box. But it doesn't matter. We're going to get the 2-1 win. It's all a consolation. I'm fine with that. I mean, we were better both halves. Better average rating. Didn't get carded too much. Passes completed was pretty good. 86% possession. We dominated. We were the better team. They had the same amount of shots on target, but we were the better team. So, I'm happy with that. Well done. Good win. Tactics seemed to work pretty well. That 4-4-2 just seems to do well against a 4-2-3-1. I mean, I don't know if it's quality difference. I mean, I don't think there's a huge quality difference between us and Everton. So, I don't know if that's... I mean, obviously between us and Antwerp is a big quality difference. But, yeah. Happy with how this tactic played. Let's save it as Antwerp / Everton 4-2-3-1. I can't do a slash. Are you kidding me? Can I do an and sign? That's not an and sign. I can. Alright. Now, what do we got coming up? Cluj, Man City. We've already shown Man City like 1 or 2 times, so I don't think I need to show Man City. Cluj, Burnley, West Ham. Maybe West Ham. Away from home. I don't really want to go all the way to Monaco, so maybe West Ham. Well, I don't know. We'll see what we might need to do. It's something interesting against Burnley because it's Burnley and they play a very distinct style of football. So we'll see. See what they kind of come out with. I'm guessing it's going to be a 4-4-2 with 2 big target men up top and good crossing wingers and fullbacks. Which I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do to challenge that. Might maybe do like a 3-4-3. I don't know if that's actually going to be best. So I have plenty of help down the wings, and then I got 3 center backs to deal with their target men. I don't know. We probably will actually be coming back for that Burnley match because that could be a lot of interesting connotations for that. But that's going to be the end of this episode. If you made it this far, why don't you like the video, subscribe, and click the bell. The links to all my socials and my Twitch are in the description. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time.